Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News today at 6 starts now.
Making your vote count today. It is primary election day across the state of Michigan, and there's something that every voter should know before they head to the polls. We'll hear from Secretary of State herself, Jocelyn Benson, later this hour.
Plus, as the debate over COVID-19 relief continues in our nation's capital, the president is considering executive action.
And landfall. Isaias, downgraded from a hurricane to a tropical storm overnight, hits the Carolinas, and new video shows a major storm surge. Welcome to Tuesday, everybody. August 4th, primary election day. Good morning, and thank you for waking up with us.
Yes, certainly thank you for joining us this morning. Weather-wise, it's so interesting to watch what's going on two completely different sides of the country. We've got the fire that firefighters are battling on the West Coast, and of course we're keeping track of Isaias on the East Coast. Here at home, quite the different story, right?
Just somewhere in the middle, Brandon.
Stuck in the middle with you. Well, we are happy to be, and that is the way the jet stream moves, sort of ebbs and flows, delivers, feed the rich, starve the poor, oftentimes results as they are bone dry again out west and could not be wetter on the East Coast with a tropical storm moving through. Now, we do have some issues here. Lakeshore flood advisory for the shorelines of Lake Huron. A north-northeast wind may become north-northwest later on, but bringing in pounding waves and flooding concerns through 10 p.m. today, just so you know. Low and middle 60s outside your door. A little north wind, 5 to 10. It's 63 there live in Ann Arbor. And temperatures do struggle a little bit on this primary election day, but no excuses really. Keep the umbrella handy. Late morning into the afternoon, some scattered showers, probably sooner than that in our north zone, but mainly late morning into the afternoon, middle 70s, as good as it gets today. You can see most of the area currently dry, but that will be changing. Fewer and lighter showers today, guys. If we're looking at our glass half full, we'll take a look at some warming numbers getting out of this fall-like feel in the 7-day coming up.
All righty, Brandon, we'll be checking in with you again shortly. In the meantime, at 6:02, we want to keep you updated on this breaking news that we have been following for you. A police standoff on Detroit's west side has ended peacefully.
Yes, police say that they were called to this home on Stopel near Livernois and Fullerton after reports of gunshots fired. Inside the home, a woman and a 1-month-old. Nick Monticelli joins us now live. And Nick, is anyone in custody?
Yes, the suspect in this case is in custody after not a terribly long standoff, a few hours. I'm sure it felt like forever for those inside, though. Take a look at this video. This is the suspect right here, taken away after all this happened. It started at about 1 o'clock in the morning, and police say they were called, number one, because of shots fired inside the home, and number two, because they could hear neighbors. The neighbors say they could hear the couple arguing, and it got pretty intense inside the home. So when the officers got there, the suspect fired a shot. Now, we're not sure if it was directly at the officers or just in the vicinity of them, but regardless, that's what started this chain reaction of events. The suspect moved inside with the rifle, refused to answer the door, and then, for all intents and purposes, kind of held those inside hostage, but we're not sure if they were held at gunpoint or if they were just being held against their will. So the SRT team from the Detroit Police Department comes, the crisis negotiation team comes out, and finally they get a phone number and they're able to get the suspect on the phone saying, listen, this can only end a couple of different ways. Here are your options.
What's the alternative? The police shooting a bunch of tear gas, doing an assault on your house to try to rescue you, which is going to end in violence. We don't want that. Let the justice system work. It works well for a lot of people. I can't tell you how many times we've had these where it works out for everyone involved, and this is another one that it does.
All right, and you just heard him saying it works out. It worked out because the suspect, after talking to that team, agreed to give himself up and came outside peacefully. So he has been placed under arrest. The woman and the 1-month-old baby boy, they are okay. And it turns out there was another man inside of the home as well. Last time we checked with Detroit police, they said that they're not sure if he was a part of those who were being held against their will or if he was working with the suspect. They're still sorting out all of those details. We're live here on the west side. Nick Monticelli, Local 4 News Today.
Nick, thank you. It is Tuesday, August 4th, primary election day all across the state of Michigan. Here are some of the big races in Oakland County. There is a heated primary for the county executive seat. In Macomb County, there is a crowded GOP race for the House seat being vacated by Paul Mitchell. In Wayne County, Congresswoman Rashida Tlaib is facing Detroit City Council President Brenda Jones. Also, prosecutor Kim Worthy is facing Bernie Sanders-backed Victoria Burton Harris for that Wayne County prosecutor position. Polls will be open from 7 a.m. until 8 p.m. today. Stay tuned. Coming up here at 6:30, Secretary of State Jocelyn Benson is going to be joining us to talk about today's primary. And consumer investigator Help Me Hank Winchester is a guard for any problems at polls. Let's take a listen.
Good morning, everybody. Hank Winchester, Help Me Hank. It is a big day here in Michigan, primary election day. And with a record number of you already handing in absentee ballots and many expected at the polls as they open at 7 a.m., I want to hear from you should you encounter any issues at all. These are all the different ways that you can get in touch with the Help Me Hank team to investigate any problems at the polls. I'm Hank Winchester. Help Me Hank.
It is 6:06 right now, and more than 83,000 people have tested positive for COVID-19 here in Michigan since testing first started in March. And the state has reported 604 new cases in the past 24 hours and 6 more lives lost. Also, the state has now ordered COVID-19 testing for agricultural and migrant workers. There's been 11 outbreaks at farms and food processing plants in recent weeks. The University of Michigan says students must undergo a 14-day period of enhanced social distancing before they can return to campus this fall. And Michigan State is urging students with only online classes to consider just living at home. Also, in-person voting and committee hearings are canceled this week at the state capitol. This is after Republican State Senator Tom Barrett tested positive for the virus, as we told you just yesterday. Well, with coronavirus cases expected to hit 5 million in the U.S. this week, President Donald Trump is once again contradicting his own health experts.
Meanwhile, lawmakers are trying to close this gap on federal unemployment payments. As Tracy Potts reports from Washington for us this morning, the president is considering his own course of action.
Evrod and Rhonda, good morning. Good morning, everyone. Open the schools. That's what the president was tweeting overnight. He's been focused on the economic impact of this virus. But yet again, there's another disconnect between the president and one of his top health advisors.
What the president has asked us to do is
science under fire. President Trump and House Speaker Nancy Pelosi both are taking aim at Dr. Deborah Birx, coordinator of the White House Coronavirus Task Force.
She is his appointee, so I don't have confidence there, no.
Birx's dire prediction about coronavirus,
it is extraordinarily widespread,
drew this Twitter rebuke from the president. In order to counter Nancy, Deborah took the bait and hit us. Pathetic. The president later backing down on camera.
She's a person I have a lot of respect for. I think Nancy Pelosi's treated her very badly.
Meantime, Democrats say they're making progress negotiating renewed unemployment payments.
We are really getting an understanding of each side's position.
The Senate Republican leader tells a different story.
The Speaker of the House and the Democratic leader are continuing to say our way or the highway.
It's urgent. Americans are suffering.
How can I survive? It really stressed me out. How can I provide for them?
The Washington Post reports President Trump wants to act on his own if Congress doesn't come up with an answer soon. But on the most pressing issues, the unemployment payments and eviction protection, it's not clear what the president can do on his own without Congress approving. I'm Tracy Potts, Local 4 News Today.
All right, Tracy, thank you. The Detroit Police Department and the Board of Police Commissioners continue to review the city's use of force policy. According to the Detroit Free Press, the police department will consider adding a ban on chokeholds to the policy. Also, a ban on shooting from a moving car and shooting at a moving car will be considered. They will also consider encouraging officers to request a supervisor for assistance before escalating to force. These are just some of the possible changes under consideration by the department.
All right, the time now is 6:09 on your Tuesday morning, and the sale of TikTok here in the U.S. is getting the nod of approval from the president. But there is a catch. We'll tell you what the president is demanding in return.
Also ahead, we are tracking now downgraded to a tropical storm, Isaias, after it made landfall in the Carolinas overnight as a hurricane. The emergencies up and down the East Coast next.